And I want to turn now to Trump's new threats against Canada's airline industry. Bombardier appears to be the prime target, but Trump is threatening a 50% tariff on all Canadian-made aircraft, and he's going even further, threatening to decertify Canadian planes. Willie Lowry is on this story for us from Washington. Willie, good morning to you. Trump's threat seemingly came out of the blue for a lot of folks. Unpack it for us.
Yeah, well, good morning, Chris. Last night, President Donald Trump lashed out at Canada yet again, taking to social media and threatening to slap 50% tariffs on Canadian aircrafts if Canada does not fully certify a range of Gulfstream jets. That's an American company based in Georgia. So on TruthSocial, he said, based on the fact that Canada has wrongfully, illegally, and steadfastly refused to certify the Gulfstream 500, 600, 700, and 800 jets, one of the greatest, most technologically advanced airplanes ever made, we are hereby decertifying their Bombardier Global Expresses and all aircraft made in Canada until such time as Gulfstream, a great American company, is fully certified as it should have been many years ago. Now, according to Transport Canada's website, the 500 and 600 have actually already been certified. John Graddock, an aviation lecturer at McGill University, spoke to CBC, to you, just this morning, and said there's nothing illegal with Canada's process. Let's take a listen.
It's not illegal. Canada has its own certification process for commercial aircraft and private aircraft. The Canadian process is, world class. I think that, the way that Transport Canada does its certification is exemplary. They'll take their time. They'll take the time required to, in fact, make sure the airplane is safe for Canadians and for that airplane to operate in Canada. So it is not illegal that Transport Canada is taking its time. It is part of its regular process.
It's also unclear if Trump even has the authority to decertify planes. Now, the move comes amid heightened tensions in recent weeks between Canada and the U.S. Also last night, this time not on social media, but on camera, Trump once again warned of the dangers of a Canada-China trade deal. Let's take a listen to him last night.
And it's even more dangerous, I think, for Canada to get into business with China. Canada is not doing well. They're doing very poorly. And you can't look at China as the answer. I know China very well. I know President Xi's a friend of mine. I know him very well. But that's a big hurdle to go over when you get Canada. The first thing they're going to do is say you're not allowed to play ice hockey anymore. That's not good. Canada's not going to like that.
This all comes, Chris, after the president seemingly took umbrage at Prime Minister Mark Carney's speech at Davos last week.
Yeah, and you turned around that clip from the aviation expert pretty quickly, but we are seeing quite a bit of response to this, certainly, including from the company Bombardier itself. What are you seeing?
Yeah, well, first of all credit, of course, goes to our amazing team working behind the scenes, but Bombardier issued a statement saying it was in contact with the Canadian government, but also highlighting the fact that the Montreal-based company employs more than 3,000 people across 9 states and that its planes are fully compliant with the Federal Aviation Administration regulations. Now, the IAM union, which represents machinists and aerospace workers, says politicizing aircraft certification would set a dangerous global precedent, undermining international safety standards and putting the integrity of the aviation system at risk. Now, important to note here that this is not the first time Trump has targeted Bombardier during his first term. He also levied 300% tariffs on the company's C-Series. Now, I've reached out to the FAA. They referred me to the White House. The White House has yet to get back to me. So I'll hopefully have more updates as the morning progresses.
All right, Willie, we'll let you go so you can get on that. Thank you very much. Willie Lowry for us in Washington.